wearing track clothes.
Mm-hmm. No problem. You strap it to the outside of your leg. That way people will think that
it's just my femur.
Right. It's growing outside of the rest of your body.
It makes sense to me. Let's go to the car, guys.
It shows her limping as you guys walk to the car.
My femur.
I get my glasses.
All right. Give me a willpower times 4, I believe, roll.
Yep.
Dana, with that special woman sense, you can detect somebody may be checking out your butt as you're walking.
It's probably my sweet cursed thigh.
Cool. All right. You guys, you don't see any magic, but burn 2 charges for trying. And no problem. It shows her awkwardly getting behind the steering wheel, cursing the fact that her thigh bone has chosen to grow outside of her clothes.
It's a different ability.
You okay to drive with that?
Shows it clunking against the
fracture
steering wheel.
there.
Fine. I'll give you a chance to drive.
Shows her climbing out of the car and getting in.
It's my car.
Are you wanting to ride shotgun or in the backseat, Dana?
I don't even care. I'll scoot over to shotgun. Because I never get shotgun either.
Do you want to try for a check, Freddy?
No, you can drive.
Okay.
Knowing me, I'll just crash it.
I drive.
Take me to the hotel, James Glenn.
Nice. Give me a driving roll there, Glenn.
Okay. I did one earlier. Do I need?
Oh, did you? Then you're fine. You're fine if you made one already. Yeah, unless you want to go insane at this point, that's totally up to you. If you want to drive like a maniac,
I'll drive casual.
We don't need any more tickets.
No problem. As she says that, Dana, since it's your car, please give me a luck roll.
Yeah.
I know what this is going to be.
I thought we paid off the ticket.
We did.
Headlights are out.
But things are good.
Yeah. And you've gotten another ticket for $100 and your headlights are out. You must get them replaced or you will get another ticket. You've got a couple of days until they give you another ticket.
All right.
A classic Glen sigh, usable for a ringtone.
We pay it?
Cool.
Yeah.
You stuff $150 in the envelope. Cop takes 50. You've got the 100. This is the way ticketing really works today in Republic of Georgia, and no problem. Yeah, or sorry, in Ukraine it works like this. And your ticket is now paid. It's like early evening. If you'd like to try to find a mechanic open, you could just go get your headlights fixed, or say, "Fuck it, you've got a couple of days. What's the worst that could happen?"
Duct tape a couple of flashlights on there.
I've seen that.
Did they deliver the other car to the hotel?
Yeah, I bought a second one from the lot.
You're not really sure. You go to a hotel and look around, and yes, they did. This car is obviously broken. You got you find the keys. They're underneath they're in the visor. There you go. They just left it here. Like if somebody steals it, it's on you. I don't care. The car is not too bashed up, but it appears that both the headlights are good anyway.
We'll switch cars.
Move everything over.
Done.
Well, I just dumped this.
It's in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's right here.
I'm sure the cops definitely won't mind.
Let's not leave it in front of our hotel. Since
did you want to shadow walk again and start a new parking garage?
I mean,
by the way, Freddie, this is the face that you think you saw. Kind of upper left.
Why is it so tiny, damn it?
Because it's scary.
Yeah.
I think it's still the same day. I'd have to wait until tomorrow to try to shadow walk it.
It's been a big day for us.
Yes.
And it's not over yet, apparently, if you're all going to get on your tuxes.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. The bone.
I haven't looked at it yet, man. We're going in a room. But we wanted to ditch the car. We wanted to ditch the car first.
Not ditching it. I'll take the car with no headlights and move it to the next parking lot over.
Enjoy. I'm going to the hotel room.
Give me a luck roll, Glenn. I'm just curious to see if you're going to fucking get another ticket on the way over there, because she's still got the first ticket, and so you've got nothing to prove that you've just paid the ticket. And
Wait, I got plus 10 to that. No, I didn't put in the modifier that time, but I made it.
And then he turns on his lights and they get the air call, and after you pull over, he goes somewhere else. And you're like, oh, let's hear it for murder and horrible shit going on.
Yay.
I can make my and you dump it in your place. Great. You guys are going into the hotel, and Dana, the sleaze stack concierge, comes around and he stops you and he goes, "Are you all right, ma'am?"
It's a condition. Thank you for your sympathy. I limp off.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I'll fix it. I won't go there.
All right. He goes back to his work and stuff. And
it's a monkey thing.
Apparently. He's like, ugh. Okay. Good concierge, though. Eventually, Glenn comes back, once again, moist. He is sweating again. He likes walking around in Vegas and sweating his balls off during the summertime. It makes him happy.
Okay.
Cool. You're back up in your hotel room.
Question for logistics of doing the trumping to another person on Glenn's end. Is it also all big and conspicuous? Or is it just on the receiving end?
It's all ends is big and conspicuous.
All ends. Excellent. Thank you.
Unless you have special powers and shit, which Freddie may get to, but right now he's being used as a Xerox machine for cards by the party, and so he hasn't gotten to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he has the vacant stare in his eyes right now. Or his camera's frozen up. I'm just not sure which. Oh, god damn. Your shit's frozen up, Freddie.
You're auto-tuned.
And you're auto-tuned.
You're ready to make it big. Blaze of Glory wants you.
How about now?
You might want to try refreshing your duck.
A little laggy.
Super bad. Refresh the duck. Refresh the duck. So you guys are sitting in your hotel room and it just shows Freddie's chairs in the corner with him facing the corner because he knows what he did wrong.
All right. I look at the bone.
It appears to be a human femur. It's pretty big. Corks in both ends.
Are there gnaw marks? Does it seem still juicy? Am I going to pour out a soup of marrow?
You're not sure on that part, but it doesn't appear to be juicy or anything like that.
Shake it and see if you can tell what's inside.
My bone. Get your own bone.
You just shake it.
I'll shake it when I want to shake it.
Shake it, baby.
I open it up.
Shake it, baby. Shake it.
She pops the cork off of one end and fails to have a marrow soup flow out of it. Instead, there appears to be so nasty. There appears to be some parchment in there.
Pull it out.
It looks like kind of old-timey parchment that appears to have been written on in some kind of thing with there's writing on it. Here's what it looks like and what it says.
Is it all of the information that I've ever wanted from my phone book and library?
It's in the upper left.
We know you have the
Overthruster.
Overthruster.
Leave the package at the Green Flame Bar in Hika, Genovia, or suffer the consequences. This is obviously intended for
someone, not us. Dora's!
Because it's not bad enough that your own lives are made harder by your actions, but other people's actions feed into that horror. Oh shit, Freddy's back. Hold on a second. And that's how Freddy won the day.
Hey.
We did it! We figured everything out.
Yeah.
We know you have the Overthruster. Leave the package at the. What's that word? Green?
We're thinking green flame bar.
Okay, and heat car. Genovia, all stuff in the front. Okay.
So pass that on. That little nugget.
You might want to get somebody to close your shade there, Freddy.
Yeah, I'll
Sun-
have to be right back on the bed anyway.
So it occurred to me, things like that. We were watching the show Stranger Things, and on how like the different groups are split up, and a lot of the show is they're not able to communicate to each other, and that's like what this experience as a player is. Of like, well, we're the ones who know about the Russians, but
we can
don't know about the monsters.
We just choose not to.
That's an important distinction, Freddie.
I don't know. When the fill-in sessions are like 40 minutes and you still miss stuff.
That's why you write it down.
You don't know that what you know is important.
Yeah.
You don't know the other stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't. So yeah, we'll pass on that nugget. Creepy clown guy left a bone message.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that with you, Freddy.
Yeah, here you go, Freddy.
Seems like
it's your leg
has
now.
Your name on it.
I don't want the bone, just a message.
You don't want the bone?
You can keep the bone.
The bone is kind of cool. I put the plug on it and I stick it in my backpack.
I have my own bone. I tap my backpack.
Are you saying that they don't want you to throw them a bone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back just a few minutes. Keep doing whatever.
Cool.
Use me as your robot mule thing. Whatever you need to do.
No problem. And Freddy goes over and he begins trying to cook, but unfortunately. So while he's doing that, he's getting shifted about. What would you guys like to do?
Put on your tux.
I'm taking a shower and then putting on my tux.
That's probably a really good idea.
It's a good order.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So let's be lousy millionaires and go to the nightclub and get picked up with some ultra violent violet.
How much money are you wanting to bring with you, and how much do you want to spread around while you're in the club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get
Not
the
really
lay of the
familiar
land
with
before I
spreading
make
around.
that decision.
What's that?
So I want to get the lay of the land before I make that decision. But, or do you mean, well, what do you mean?
How much
How much
money
are we
are you
spending on
physically
drinks?
carrying? Well, I know that you're not really familiar with the concept of spread around money, but it's a thing that really rich people do.
Well, whatever the amount would be, we want to be noticed as, potential clients to be brought further into the circle of grossness.
Cool.
We want to
So-
see like legitimate targets, but not like murder us now.
I just need a amount of money that you're wanting to use, because I mean the drinks are a little pricey, but you're not going to drink more than like $150 worth of shit between the three of you. But there's a lot of other ways to spread around money, and I just want to know what amount are you looking at for spreading around money? I mean, you're wearing tuxes, you're going rubbing shoulders. As far as the club goes, it's a pretty typical nightclub thing. A bit more subdued. The music's a little bit more subdued and whatnot. but it looks like there's a lot of different people who are dancing or sitting around trying to pick up each other and stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. Nobody's trying to pick up any of you guys because their tastes aren't quite into like let's do some interspecies experimentation or whatever, or outer species experimentation. Not here anyway. But how much would you like to basically just throw around in like large tips or buying other random people drinks or whatever?
Well, maybe roll a streetwise to get an idea.
There you go. Go ahead. Oh, back in 10.
Yeah, I don't know. Glenn, do you know how much to make it look legitimate? You know. I know you know.
A grand or two.
All right.
It shows that you're high rollers, but you're a bit subdued. More than that, then you get into the more than a grand or two is like I want to be noticed. I haven't got time to fuck around. Here, you know. Oh, hi, it's you. Here, let me buy everybody sitting here a drink. You brought me drinks. Here's an extra couple $100. Thank you very much. That kind of thing.
I'll drop $2,000.
Cool. No problem. Dropping that kind of money and being the big winner, it's not long until you're talking to some people. They seem to be like waiting for something. They're barely drinking anything. Give me empathy rolls. They seem to be kind of like important looking people and whatnot.
Yes, by a quarter.
You guys waiting for the limos?
Of course. We're waiting for the limos.
Never been.
Oh, wow. It's your first time there, huh? Mm-hmm. Believe me, it's unforgettable. Keep in mind not to go into the side rooms unless you're invited, though, because it can get pretty intense in some of those rooms. It's private parties and all that, you know.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Yeah, you've got to. We had to set up in a day in advance with what's her name over there. He points out some blonde-haired sleestack lady.
What's her name?
That's right. He looks like he dodged a bullet, being that he's already forgotten her name.
Mm-hmm. I get up. I go on over to blonde. What's her name?
All right. She's talking to somebody else and eventually deigns to acknowledge you. Yeah, hello.
Hello. We were interested in riding in a limo for an after party.
Oh. Somebody's been telling tales out of school, I see. Oh, wait. She tries her know who the fuck you are roll. Who are you?
A visitor in town for a couple of nights.
Oh, that's nice. She turns away and strikes up the conversation.
I had a really, really lucky day yesterday at the slot machine, trying to jog her memory a little bit.
Now that you're mentioning the slot machine, she goes, excuse me. And she gets up to go talk to somebody important looking. We like to have NPCs roll for us, Logan. It makes us happy. Oh my God. You're thinking that you couldn't get fucking mugged in a dark alley wearing a suit made out of $100 bills right now.
Rather than testing that theory. I'll try another time. I'll try her.
So
I'll be that person.
Go back over to her.
Yeah, I'll be that person.
Cool. Hey, she's talking to somebody else. It's very good to see you here, Senator. Yeah, it's nice. I believe that I'm very much looking forward to tonight, and Oh, he tries his role for. He says, "Hey, it's the lady who won millions of dollars from your club in the slot machine." She turns back and goes, "Oh, hello," as though she's never seen you before, and now you're friends. And she says, "Oh, are you enjoying the party here?"
Oh, I am. I am. I'm looking forward to afterwards as well. I nod to the senator knowingly.
He nods and does the Sleestack equivalent of a wink, which is kind of tilting their head to one side because they got no fucking.
I would think they would have extra ones. There'd be even more cool combinations.
It would be, but they just don't have them. I have no idea what keeps their eyes from getting stuff stuck in them.
Nicotinating membrane.
Yeah.
There you go. And
It's really fast with those.
apparently, and the senator's like, yeah, it would definitely lend some spice to the party. And she's like, "But you have no clothes for this, do you? You should go here. I will give you a card tomorrow night. You can show up. We will get you the limo. And also, I'm going to need a copy. I need to see the IDs of you and your friends you want to bring with you, so I can just run a check for security," she says.
Well, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. There's no way to just, maybe share a ride with
Well,
someone
you're
else
going to need
tonight?
to go here first. She gives you a business card with an address, and it's called the Emporium is the name on the card, and it has an address. It's right here in Vegas. She says, tomorrow night, but it takes time to run the check. Yes.
What's her name?
I look for a name badge
She's
first.
not wearing one, that horrible person.
Thank
right.
you very much. And what's your name?
Oh, she
You've been
says,
so helpful.
She sounds like a Greta.
Hildegard.
God, it could be either one of those. Let me look.
It's Greta Hildegard.
I'm digging it. We'll go with that.
All right. Greta Hildegard as our contact. Sure. I've got ID.
Her name is Helga. I just found it. It's Helga, so it's goddamn close. Yeah.
Hildegard?
Just Helga. She doesn't apparently have or use the last name for some reason. And she says, I'm going to need 3 people coming, yes?
Yes.
I'll need 3,000 and your IDs so that I can make some notes, and then we'll process that, and assuming everything is okay, which I'm sure it will be. She cocks her head to one side slightly, and you'll want to pick up.
I wink back.
She looks a little bored, and you'll want to pick up some appropriate things to wear.
Well, as far as the money, we'll have it charged to a room. I don't have that on me right at this moment.
Oh, we let me know when you do. We always get it in advance. Cash is preferred.
I've got the money. What?
Perfect. One of your employees.
What should we ask for at the Emporium? What is the dress code?
Just tell them you're going to Ultraviolet Ultra Lounge. They will know what to do.
Okay. There's the 3,000.
And she collects up your IDs, makes some notes, gives them back. You're not sure what she's going to find when she runs them.
We don't know either.
It shows Dana's traffic violations.
Just today.
Says, I'm a good driver. She just shakes her head.
I am a good driver. Well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow, Helga. Thank you very much.
Good day. She heads off.
Senator.
He says, right. Eventually, you do notice a small group of people go out, and they are slowly getting into limousines. This is taking a while because some of them are drunk, some of them want to stand around talking.
Yeah,
and
we're
they're starting-
absolutely getting in our car and following them.
Let's follow them.
As you're heading toward your car and stuff, you see Glenn whispering in a super obvious fashion, and you're thinking about killing him. And who's driving is the big question.
I'm driving.
All right. No problem.
You should ask. This is my car.
I'd like to drive, please, Dana.
Okay.
You guys load Freddie in the back.
Yes.
He's like luggage now. And right now, in order to maintain the tail, going through part of Vegas is not a big deal, but I'm going to need a drive auto and a surveillance roll in order not to get spotted by one of the limos or have them have a potential chance to spot you.
Okay.
Can we both do surveillance, or is it just one and one supporting, or?
No, it's pretty much all him at this point,
Okay.
but you can, since you have a lot of spare time, you can go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll at -60 there, Dana, as you're just driving along. Everything's cool. What could possibly go wrong?
It's fine.
Shows the car on fire. Freddie's on fire, and she's like, everything's fine. Ooh,
I made
he's
it.
good at surveillance. And you made your drive auto also?
Good work, Glenn.
No problem. You managed this.
Stop whispering
And
now.
Okay.
both of you guys take a card. You are a good comedic duo. You follow the. You're following the vehicle, which your vehicle has headlights. You don't get pulled over, which would be a horrible ending for it. Out into the desert. You're going about 20 miles away from all the settlement, and the vehicle that you're following begins to swim in your vision, and it blurs in and out of view, and then it disappears entirely. Give me Sandy roll as it disappeared into a purplish light.
Cheaters.
Cheaters. Wouldn't it be great if Purple Girl was parked right in front of it, but you didn't know?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Made it.
If you make it at 0 and you go, huh. Let's see. He's busy looking at the road. Dana, give me a spot at full.
All right. Huh.
Wow.
That's a handy thing.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh,
right.
my gosh. No.
She's
we're
like
not
looking around, and you just see the you hit a little bit of a bump, and the what's it called, the thing above that you put down the flap
Visor.
Visor. Thank you. The visor goes and kind of hits her on the head, and she's like, ah, and it's blocking off her view, and she's like, ah, and there are fucking hairs in her eyes, and she's like, ah. You're not sure exactly what's going on with her, but you're like, Scott, you can try a spot at -30 to see if you notice, despite her having a.
I'm gonna retry that. So.
Are you spending a pause on it?
I am.
Oh my god.
This mod isn't challenging enough.
Okay.
Need to up the stakes. Okay, there we go. Moving forward.
Got it. You notice that there's like a bit more up on the same. Is that Freddie drawing shit?
That was me.
It's like, is Freddie trying to talk to us from beyond? Anyway, you see that there looks to be an empty, deserted house with a very large, or kind of a house-ish type thing on the side road. Big fucking parking lot. No lights on anywhere, but it's suspicious to you because it's right the fuck there.
Do you see that, Glenn?
Big house.
Does it?
Dane's
Yeah,
had to look at it.
how big is it?
pretty big. It's not as big as like a grocery store. Well, but it's maybe the size of like town hall or something like that.
It's like a mansion.
Yes, although it looks like it's only one story, possibly with a basement.
Slow down a bit.
Okay. Other than that, there seems to be fuck all on this road.
Is there only what's in the parking lot?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's talk about clear horizons. This is it.
Okay.
As you drive down the dark desert highway with cool wind in your hair, you have the smell of warm colitas rising up through the air.
That's California.
Wow.
We made a wrong turn, Glenn. I knew I should have drove.
You drive on past that place. There's a whole lot of nothing past it. This road.
Okay. What do you think's up with that place?
That's not where the limos were turning into?
They faded away before they got there. All of them probably maybe 50 meters before they got there. So half a football field before they got there, they just...
Maybe they teleported into the basement or something. The place
So
is
They're
animation.
on the road following them, and did they turn and then disappear going towards it, or are they just like in front of us? They disappeared, and now we're past
after
that.
50 meters is the house, and then nothing. The house is suspicious in that it is the only structure you can see out here.
Get the address and research it.
Did it seem like they were going through a portal type thing, or they were becoming invisible?
Give me a analyze magic roll.
Yeah. I tell my theory to Glenn so he can also think about it.
He thinks as hard as he can, and you can see the gray goo shoot out of his mouth.
Is analyze magic a write-in?
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't bode well.
Giving you 2 cards, Dana.
It's almost like they all kind of went in their own time. Like if there's 3 limos, the first one went, the third one went, the second one went. It's not like they're driving through like, this is the arch. When you go through the arch, you go invisible and the people behind you get really pissed. Weird.
Does it remind me at all of like shadow walking?
I've never seen it from the other end before, but it could be a little bit like that. We got to get you some more light, Scott, as you're slowly fading into darkness.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Did my quarter for analyze magic?
Holy crap.
I know. And
Give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll, and I'll just fucking tell you shit.
Oh.
God damn.
Can you tell me all of the things about the purple people as well?
Yes. There will be a flying purple people eater around later.
All right. I need a...
The roll's really bad or
Yeah.
really good?
I'm going to...
Not a lot of middle.
So bad. If somebody has like a reverse dice card,
Awesome.
That's probably the situation I see us going in. Okay, here it goes. Cthulhu Mythos.
Even a reverse dice would not save you now.
Yeah.
What do you mean only 13%? Well, you're not sure exactly what it was, but it seems that everybody kind of triggered when they went on their own, is your guess. So maybe something like Sorcerer in each of the limos or something, maybe?
Glenn, we have the opportunity to pool in there and see if we smash into limousines.
Invisible.
That'd be fine.
Limousines. We can keep going and try again last night, or tomorrow night, or we can just see how fast they kill us by knocking on the doors right now.
So
The house did
only
appear to be completely empty and utterly deserted.
Dana gets the mythos roll.
Yes, she had made quite an analyzed magic roll, so her brain began to work in strange ways that apparently led nowhere.
Do you have any reroll cards?
Trying to hit a 13% is a hard number.
I did it once with the analyzer, and that was the time.
Good point.
I'm sneaking a peek at Freddy's cards.
For Freddy.
He does not. While he's asleep in the back seat, I'm looking through his stuff. Hey, you have a reroll card.
Yeah, I said I do, but it seems like a long shot.
But it could be the answer to all of the things that I want to know, Glenn.
I play thief training.
He ignores you and thinks about his thieving.
I'm learning about electronic locks.
I grab your lapel. Give me your reroll.
I still remember when we were playing around the table occasionally, that would happen where somebody grabs somebody else and shake a card out of it.
That meant to go to you as a trade. Here, let me.
Huh? I don't think you're going to make the roll.
Yes, but if you don't give her the card, then you're going to hear about it later. You know it's best to just give her the card and nod and happily and say, I believe in you.
This is a chance. We had
Say, I
discussed
believe
this
in you, honey. Just
Yes,
say, I
dear.
believe in you.
making the Cthulhu mythos would be so helpful.
It really would.
Yes, dear.
There you go. Now, if she makes it, you're going to feel like an idiot.
All right. So here's the reroll, and now I've got a retrieve card that I
Oh my God. Yes.
pick it up
So
again.
solid.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh, save that for the nope.
No, I want to know the things. I won't play the retrieve yet. We need to solve this, Glenn.
This roll is not going to solve it.
Oh, well. It was a good try while you had it.
Oh, we're trying it again. Full
Don't-
retrieve onto it.
Don't waste it. No,
Yep,
no,
it's happening. It's happening.
no. I've got an insta hero. Ooh, one
Are you
hero.
carrying that? All
Yep.
right. You feel slightly more.
I played it on top of the card before she could do the full retrieve.
She already declared it, so I'm happy.
But it's still
It's
in my
not
hand,
laid.
though. I wasn't able to click it off.
There you go. Okay, yeah, just discard all that shit, and you can try it again and watch Glenn die a little inside.
Well, I'll full retrieve the insta hero, and then play it on me.
And then use that hero point to roll
That's
again.
exactly right, Logan.
Apparently, your plan has been thwarted, Mr. Glenn.
So that full retrieve is still getting used
Apparently.
for this purpose.
Oh, yeah.
I
No stopping her when she gets like this. I don't know why you even try.
It was
That's-
black lizard magic.
The best you can do is just
You don't think
hug
that
her
the
so
Cthulhu
tight.
mythos is actually going to pay off if I do make it, is what you're...
You just hug her so tight she can't touch the keyboard. or breathe.
But then we'll start feedback echoing. It's the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, good point. All right, it's your big roll.
Bloop.
Close. All right, so yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
You know that I want to put a pause on that.
Okay.
This is the game. See, I Cthulhu mythos, I have to do it learn, but occult lore,
Mhm.
that would that give me anything?
No.
'Cause
Oh, good luck.
that I have.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a pause on it. So here's the pause
Oh
drain.
my God, how many are you down to?
We're fine. We're fine.
She's not like this with money, is she?
No, I am not.
Okay, good. All right. I was going to say, you're fucked if she is. Like, I'm going to spend it on this. We have to buy this. And you're like, I don't want another car. We've got
No,
3.
we're done.
Okay, cool. How many hero points are you at now, out of curiosity?
I am at 15.
You're fine.
See, that's what I said.
You could go to an even number.
You stepped on a fumble.
I stopped on a fumble, so I think that we need one more in there.
I kind of want to hear the fumble.
Right. You
My brain
believe,
hurts.
you believe it was Sleestack aliens. They simply teleported them up into their mothership, and everybody is having a wing-ding of a time up there.
Undo the fumble. Oh, that was close, man.
Real close.
But not close enough.
Yeah, like I said, getting a 13% is quite hard. Freddie wakes up in the back seat as you guys are driving around recklessly in the desert. He's wondering if he's going to be killed and buried in the desert, as is the Vegas custom.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm not learning things about Cthulhu mythos. That's what it was.
Where did we leave off?
We're
Went to the nightclub.
following the limos. They disappeared like there was a spellcaster in each one of the limos. Maybe they portaled somewhere. Maybe they shadow walked. Maybe they're just invisible and they're right over there in that parking lot.
Huh. Neat.
The face of a no-brainer. Like,
So what do you two want to do? Oh, yeah, Freddie's going to become the fucking king of no-brainers because that motherfucker has done all kinds of mods. Although I am working on prepping one that he hasn't done because I'm nice to him.
We paid money to get into Ultraviolet tomorrow. We need to go to the Emporium and get clothes or whatever the fuck they need. And then
we need a
the limos
strategy.
left. We tried to follow them. Successfully went out into the desert, but they just disappeared into thin air. But there's this weird large building right near where they disappeared.
Analyze that magic, Freddie.
He didn't actually see it. He was laying down asleep in the back seat. Like I said, luggage boy. But now he's back and looking at you like confused. But he looks refreshed.
Whoa. Don't be doing that in the back seat.
Don't tell me what to do with my life.
This is my car. Do not be doing that in my car.
I'll roll down the window next time.
Oh God, that's a hard target. I mean,
can we look at our goggles? Look through the goggles, gentlemen. At this.
What am I looking at?
At this large house mansion-y thing that's all one level.
As far as I knew, you guys just kept driving down the road, so it's a distant memory if you want to turn around and go back. But nobody's dared go in the parking lot yet. The parking lot of doom.
I'm going to turn around. You guys get out your goggles. I'm going to do the thing where you pull into their driveway and act like I'm just turning around and do a slow donut so we can get a good look at stuff.
Okay.
I can't use the goggles very well at all.
Oh. Okay. You drive then, and I'll use goggles.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna use this time to build up a valuable skill?
Tried that, and it cost 5 pause.
Just a normal thing.
All right. Just Glenn trying to get his shit working as charges drain off.
2 charges.
Right. Both of you guys kind of see like a kind of magical purplish haze kind of surrounding the building at a very large large thing. It's maybe 50 meters out from every side of the building, but you can kind of only catch little glimpses of it and stuff. Purple haze runs around your head as Dana's doing the 50-point turn around in the driveway. There's like one pole at the driveway. And when she gets back, I'm going to give her a drive roll plus 30%. If she fails it, she's going to hit the pole and take out the headlight. It's just one pole. It's near the edge. Because it's fucking hilarious.
Evil GM.
You love having out headlights. It makes you happy. All right, they both escape, Freddy. The car just comes to a stop, and they both duck down and pretend not to be there. And you're just sitting in the back seat.
But I haven't been programmed. What do I do?
Is this where I die? Says Freddy.
I can't wait until we pick up the suits. That'll be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want, you can go push Glenn out of the driver's seat and drive back into town and just pull up in front of the Emporium because they can't say no, right?
Oh, no, they might want to do something else there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be wearing Hercule as part of my disguise. Yeah.
I'm with you. I think I'm going to do a quick restroom break while they're gone.
No worries.
How you doing there, Freddy?
I'm fine. There's some purple, hazy stuff coming out of the building, but don't know much else.
So that's the place. That's what I think that means. Is there something magical going on with the parking lot? Or is it just the building?
Just the building.
Purple haze.
Yep.
They like Jimi Hendrix.
I like a lot of music. This is a Sleestack, Jimi Hendrix, hanging out with Sleestack Bon Jovi.
Oh, make sure we write down the street address, whatever's posted on their mailbox or something.
Yeah, how fast are you at drawing, Freddie? You want to create a trump of this?
Well, it takes at least an hour.
Well, you know what would be a good one is to make... Do you have a trump of anywhere else in this town?
I have one in Las Vegas, yeah.
Of Las Vegas? Because
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we're going to need an escape that's not a magical limo.
I have trumps to virtually anywhere.
So it takes like 2 minutes to use them? Is that my...
Yeah.
That's still the thing. So yeah, we need to be able to keep you alive long enough for you to...
Sheila,
Yes.
could you do me a favor and make me a driving roll at plus 30 for your exaggerated turnaround
Sure.
thing? There's a pole that may give you some trouble.
And all of the invisible limos, I imagine.
At a plus 30, you make it. Okay, cool. Just checking. If there's invisible limos, good news, they're also insubstantial.
And we take a note of the address.
It doesn't really have an address on it or a street name.
Does my...
Or it does have a street name. It's like highway, whatever, but no addresses.
I've used my bracelet to point GPS locations before. Of where I am now. Bloop.
Doesn't seem to be telling you anything about this area. It just says error.
Just rely on good old-fashioned direct consent.
Glenn, I don't think that I'm hearing you through my headset.
It's because it's muted.
Sorry, I was muted. We know what road it's on, and we know about
Oh,
how
yeah.
far out it
Getting here
is.
should not be an issue at all. I mean, it's pretty much you get onto this highway, straight shot, there's the house, bada boom. Yeah, you're pretty confident of your ability to find your way back. Next scene, lost in the desert.
I know, that's what. Rule direction sense.
Oh yeah, I give you a big bonus too. It's like, yes, I've managed to go to New Mexico. Cool.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't need to research it. This is obviously connected to the purple shit.
Does it feel? Does it feed us with dread, Logan? When we saw it
Actually,
with
Freddie,
Danger sense?
Freddie, most things fill you with dread,
Yeah.
Freddie.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Does it fill Glenn with dread?
It's fine. I don't know why you're fucking excited.
Whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, most things fill Freddy with dread. I tried to get him scared of inky blackness that was following him around, but he figured out pretty quick it was a shadow, and so I failed. I'd have been really impressed if he'd started running from it, though. It keeps up to you. God damn it.
Dana sends out her senses there.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely feeling uneasy. It could just be the fact that Freddy's sweating so much. It could be the fact that you're driving, and it could be the fact that there's a pole ready to smash out one of your headlights.
Watch the upholstery back there. It's a new car. Chunk, chunk.
That's all you can see from in the car, I'm afraid. There's absolutely nothing else going on.
All right, I'll keep driving out. Gentlemen,
All right.
if you wanted
Back
me
towards
to
town.
crash right into the wall of it or something, we'll head back
Yeah.
to town.
I buckle up.
All right. You've still got that business card as well.
Yes. We're going to drive by there and see if they're open. I know it's late.
They are totally open. It's
Yeah.
weird because a lot of our shit's closed, but not that. Well, okay, sorry. You're in Vegas. On the strip and the walking strip thing, nothing is fucking closed. Nothing may ever close again. And this, even though it's not quite on it, it's a little off of it. It's like you could get to it from the strip, but it's a little off of it. And it's open. It's got a nice, friendly, "Hi, we're open" sign in the window. And it has a parking lot you can pull into. There's
I pull on into that parking lot.
They even have like a sleeve stack guard in the parking lot. He watches your car pull in. He gets up and takes a paper ticket and starts ambling up to your car. Emporium?
Yes, please.
Put this in your windshield. And if you're, it's got the time on it. You've got 2 hours, or actually it goes, you've got 2 hours. So if you're back within that, you don't get towed. If you need more time and you're in the Emporium, send somebody out. Let me know.
Thank you.
Certainly. He tips his hat and put it in there. He gives you the instructions on putting it into the windshield again, just because
I do it. Maintaining eye contact.
That's perfect. He says, right there, a little bit more to the left. Good, perfect.
Sure, man.
Heads back to his little guard check. This is all he's got in life. So
Yep. We'll give him the thrill.
He feels powerful. All right, and you guys walk into the Emporium. It is a massive sex shop. They have dildos, vibrators, vibrating dildos. They have
Wow, a lot of refreshers.
oils, all kinds of shit here. Pretty much anything you can imagine for sleeve stack sex is here. And if
Look,
you
I'd like to buy a box of butt plugs.
buy a box of butt plugs, you said?
Yeah.
Because
All
you're
right.
not going to clean them. Like, this is just good foresight.
No problem. Mark off $200. You have a box of not just butt plugs, industrial butt plugs.
This is
Perfect.
not why I won that slot machine money, Freddie.
Just shows
This
it
is
all.
It's just for science.
I'm a doctor. Real fake doctor.
Yeah. Like, you're in jail also.
The sad thing is, I think between the three of us, or four of us, I'm the only one who has a real life butt plug story that I found absolutely horrifying. And
Again, door-to-door salesman days.
No, it was after that. Yeah, it was after that and horrifying. So,
We're listening now.
Oh, all right. I used to have a buddy that would stay over at my house from time to time. We just sleep over. He'd sleep in the living room. I was off in the bedroom, no problem. And because we'd play games until late hours and stuff like that. And then he'd crash, and eventually he fucked off. He went elsewhere, moved to a different state, and so then at one point, Ralph, who plays, and you may have met him, he came over and he's cleaning up the closet and he took something out using a pen and it looked like a big baby pacifier. He said, "What is this? Is this yours?" And I said, "Is it a pacifier?" And no, it's not mine. And he says, "Whose is it?" And I said, "I think it must belong to so-and-so." And he goes, "It's a butt plug." And I said, "A what?" And I said, "Why would somebody want to plug up their butt?" And he said, "It's a sex thing." And I said, I did not know that. So there's nothing quite like finding a leftover butt plug at your residence.
Did he not leave a forwarding address? Because that'd be a great thing to mail to him.
It would have been a classy fucking thing to mail to him, but I wouldn't have licked the envelope. So that's my butt plug story.
Wow.
Thank you for story times with Logan.
My life is weird.
Did they have like a printer or something here?
Printer?
I want to print some business cards.
Oh my gosh. Your dream of having like a lemonade stand set up office.
And you're going to pay for it. They direct you to a print shop that you can go to tomorrow in the daytime.
Okay.
So. We'll be done by then. Don't put down any deposits.
Yeah.
What can I help you folks with, says a Sleestack guy.
Hi.
We're going to be visiting the Ultraviolet Ultra Lounge, and we were told this is the place to come.
Certainly. What kind of equipment would you like? He takes you in to look at the latex suits